What if you could Iono your opponent to 4 every turn? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 18 of Road to Worlds. We're going to keep this one short. I saw a new list online. I had to try it. It looked fun. I'm getting bored of the current Dragapult lists. So this is what we're playing today. It looks a little goofy, but this is an exact 60 that I copied off of Twitter. You're going to see that I played one game with this list and immediately had to make some changes. I didn't love it. So I changed it to this list here where I cut a Lanazade and a second Meowth for 2 Night Stretchers. And I'm not going to talk too much about the list. I think the whole idea is pretty clear. You just use Forest to get your butterflies out so you can disrupt your opponent to 4 cards every turn. You throw in some Rabscas for the mirror and for any other bench snipe. And then you just do Dragapult things with Dragapult. Let's see if this strategy is effective and how it plays out. Let's go. Okay, first game with this list that I found online. Just looking at it on paper, I don't love it, if I'm being honest. There's something, well, I should rephrase. There are some things about it that I would definitely change. I think the 4/4/4 Pokemon Search and the Lanas could maybe be exchanged for 2 Night Stretchers and cutting one of the Pokemon Search. I don't know if I would play the 2 Grass. Let me see how it feels. Oh boy. Okay. Huh. Great start. Okay. And yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about using Neo Upper as my only, or sorry, as my ace spec. I think I would rather use something else, but let's see. I will have faith in the deck before I denounce it altogether. What are they playing again? Oh, some sort of, well, they're probably playing a Meganium deck. One good thing about opening Meowth is that it doesn't give our opponent any information. So what do I want to do? I probably want to pad for a Treepy, and then like I almost want to just Ultra Ball for another Meowth just to get a Lilies, but having 2 Meowths on board sounds so bad. Okay, let me pad to see what's in here. Definitely getting a Treepy, and one of them is prized with a Loke as well. Also missing a Relor. And a Pult? Yeah. What else? Fez? Man, we're missing a lot of Pokemon. What? And an Ultra Ball, I guess. Yeah. Now the question is, do I actually just go for another? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a Meowth here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have pitched my Blood Moon. I forgot we don't play Stretchers, so now I can't get that Blood Moon back for the rest of the game because our only recovery is Lanazade, which is certainly a choice. I feel like I'd rather just have like a single Stretcher than Lanazade, to be honest. We're definitely gonna have to make some changes to this list. This is not good. I think just to be able to maybe hopefully survive, I have to play the Badoo. One nice thing here is if they put a Forest in play, I can just go Dawn for my own, what do you call it? I don't want to attach my Grass. Like normally I would attach retreat my Grass here, but I don't want to give away that I'm playing this goofy deck, so I'm just going to do this. But if they put a Forest in play, I can just get my Vivillon running. Like I can just Dawn for the 3 pieces and just start disrupting. But if they get to an Arboliva and snipe this, then it's going to be quite miserable. Okay. We need Forest Arboliva energy to make life miserable. Okay, we survived. Not bad. Also, I don't like that this deck doesn't play Monkey Dory. Obviously, the disruption is just insane, but I think Monkey Dory is just such a powerful card. Yeah, I think I may have to give away what we're playing here in a second. I can also get a Rapska going so they can't snipe my bench. I forgot that that just works like a shaman. I'll just get this for now. Also, we, of course, don't play candies. There's no chance of them whiffing our Believe in extra though. Like, they don't even need forest anymore. I mean, they gave us forest. I think that's one of the benefits of not grabbing or not playing any of the other cards, any of my grass cards yet, because they don't know that they're basically benefiting us with that. Oh, but they do just one-shot the Meganium. That's kind of crazy. We just need to dodge Arboliva for one turn and we can maybe do something. But if they hit it here, we're in trouble. Okay, we at least got our Dragapult out, which is not bad. Oh, I was really hoping for fire energy. I probably would have gone for a boss KO on Meganium if, oh, dude, come on. This has been happening way too much lately. Okay, so now I'm wondering if it's worth just putting a Neo on my Pult and just going for the boss KO and taking 2 prizes, because they whiff the Arboliva, and taking out a Meganium makes it so much harder for them to return KO the Pult. But Neo is my only quote-unquote acceleration. I don't think I need to go that aggressive yet. I think I can just do this to protect the energy and then just pollen, like win the pollen war. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have even evolved then, in that case. That is still very weird. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have evolved just because now they still have the threat of like boss KO this with the Meganium. I really hope we can get through this game. These bugs are making me very nervous. And I mean, theoretically next year we can get the Vivillon online. Just popping for the basic and then Ultra Ball for the middle guy. And taking Fez here is good because they are most likely going to take a knockout here. They need, what do they need? How many energies? I think they need 5 energies because we only have 1, so 4 becomes 8 plus 1, 9 is 270 plus base 30. Yeah, so they would need 2 more grass and boss to KO Dragapult. They can also just go boss KO and Meowth for a free 2 prize, I guess. Okay, they are going for the Arboliva. I think I don't mind this. I do think I need to KO the Meganium this turn, like otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble. Because they can just very easily one-shot my Pult now. Dude. Okay, so we have the Vivillon online. Is there even any value in putting up a Rapska right now? Or should I just put up another Dreepy to get another Dracloak going? Yeah, these 2 Meowths being here are so miserable. I don't imagine my opponent's going to be salvoing very much. They're probably just going to try to KO my Pult, so I think this is okay. Oh, I was supposed to put down Fez to try to draw into boss to KO Meganium. Oh man, that's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna try to thin down aggressively here and try to get a fire energy off Lilies. I do have Lana's aid, so I can grab Rapska back if I have to, but let's see. I definitely need a fire energy here more than anything. Okay. This is still really bad though because They just one-shot my Pult. Yeah, I needed to get a boss KO on Meganium this turn. Yeah, this Dreepy being here is really bad. That should have been a Fez. I don't know how we actually survive next turn, to be honest. It might have to actually just be a Grand Wing angle. Like I might need to, after they KO this, just Gust, KO this Meganium with Grand Wing, and then try to Fez into Loke, and then just set up another Pult maybe? I don't know. The thing is, this deck also plays 0 acceleration, so... I mean, oh no, I do have Neo, technically, which is, I guess, why we play it. I can also just Grand Wing the active, but I don't think that that's that useful. They haven't Teal Dance, so I'm hoping that they just don't have energy, and if they don't have energy, they don't KO my Pult. In which case, I'll probably just snipe my my Butterfly here. Okay, we did manage to save a Pult for one turn. And my 2 Meowths are technically also liabilities, so I have to be careful of how they take their prizes. They're probably going to look to salvo this Meowth and then Teal Mask KO active here. Yeah, pitching Blood Moon was really, really bad, because now I don't actually think I have a way to take my last 2 prizes without Stretcher. I needed to have one more Phantom Dive. I could just go into the Grand Wing, KO this. Let me think. I definitely need more bench spaces with this deck. My prizes don't even have anything particularly useful for me. I can force them to have boss. Like I can retreat and just punch with this and force them to have boss to be able to KO Pult next turn. Yeah, let's try that. What am I down? A fire? Okay, so let's retreat a psychic. This deck is very interesting, but it has a lot of problems. Like this does just really remind me of straight Pult, which I just don't like for the same reasons. Like it misses, or it feels like it misses a lot of things. Okay, I did give them Fez, unfortunately. They need energy boss. Actually, no, they need more now because I also retreated an energy off my Pult. So now they would need 2 grass and boss, and then they would also need to retreat active, which they can't do. So they might just salvo my Meowth. And then how am I winning next turn? Also, I didn't use Grand Wing last turn because their hand was pretty dead, and I didn't want to give them a fresh 4 cards. Oh, they're setting up 2 Meganiums. That's smart. But if they whiffed energy, okay, we are not that lucky. Like, I don't know how to take my last 2 prizes, or my last 3 prizes, because I can Grand Wing the Meganium, but I don't know, because I don't have any way to like add 10 damage here to fix my math, to make it so I can KO all of these with a Phantom Dive next turn. And I also pitched that Blood Moon, which is not coming back ever. I'm trying to think. I could also just punch this Meganium. Actually, that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, this is so sad. Okay, what can we do? Just gonna burn this to burn it. They do seem like they're low on grass energies. They've whiffed teal dance for a couple turns now. So that's why I don't want to Grand Wing. Their hand seems pretty unremarkable. I might just go for like a Rapska just to protect my bench and just leave one energy on my Pult. Oh wait, I don't have any more Rapskas? Oh dude, what am I doing? Because I don't want to give them a chance to salvo the Meowth. I'm thinking I can just punch this with this guy. And they just took 2 prizes, right? So they might have something decent. So I might actually just Grand Wing this turn. Let's try this. Yeah, Lana's Aid being my only recovery feels so bad. Like, that can't be good. If they attach retreat, it makes me think they don't have another grass in hand, so I can maybe just try bossing something else next turn. But I can't trap anything else. This would get knocked out. Yeah, let's see. This is not obvious to me what I should do. I definitely feel like I mismanaged my resources this game because I'm not used to my only recovery being a supporter. Okay, did they disconnect? Now do I have the option to just KO 2 Meganiums and just... No, then they still just went off boss on Meowth, I think. I know they have 1 grass in hand. I don't know if it's worth burning this. I don't know how many energies this deck plays. I think it's like either 11 or 12. I'll just do it anyway because I have 6 on board, 2 in discard. That's 8. 1 in hand, that's 9. Yeah, I need a way to do 10 more damage. I'm just gonna go for this and hope that it doesn't bite me. I'll just KO both Meganiums and pray. Because it would need quite a bit to reset a brand new Meganium. I don't know if I have any more bosses either. Let me see. I have 1 more boss. Maybe I should have played Pokepad to thin out a card as well to increase my odds of drawing into boss. They also maybe just disconnected because Pokemon Live does that sometimes. Interesting. Okay, so right away, definitely there are some issues with that deck, or this list rather. We are getting rid of Lana's Aid as our only recovery. This cannot be it, Chief. At least 2 stretchers are mandatory in my opinion. I'm not sure if we need 2 Meowths. It also just increases the odds of drawing into them. I think maybe we can cut a grass energy. I either want to cut an energy or I want to cut one of these Pokemon search cards. Or maybe one of the Pults, I don't know. No, I think let's try cutting a Meowth. Let's see how this feels. Okay, change up the list a little bit. Hopefully it will feel a little bit better. Okay, Purdue start is always good. Did they choose first or second? Oh, they chose second. Oh, this hand would be so good going second. Actually, I don't mind going first with double Poffin either. That is pretty good. And the energy attach? Don't mind if I do. We do a little prize check-in. Creepy, Loke, and a butterfly. Gotta remember that we play 4 boss now. It's always so weird to play 4 boss. This deck's supporter count feels pretty low overall. And we play 2 Dawn and a Lily for search and or draw. Okay, does a Kangaskhan deck play any kind of bench snipe? Do I need to establish Rabska? Let me think. Maybe if it's some Wellspring version, but I think we can start with this. And then just Lily's next turn. Oh, there's no way that's just an attached pass, right? Oh, it is some sort of slot box deck. Interesting. Okay, I'm tempted to Ultra Ball for a Loke here right away, but no, maybe let's just Lilies first. Okay, a forest would get us to our butterfly. Or at least another energy attach would be nice. Oh, we just pad for a bunch of Lokes though. That's pretty good. It's always fun when your actions just kind of play themselves because it's very obvious. And the forest. I'm definitely not going to Grand Wing this turn because my opponent has shown me that they have nothing. So I think we just hold and just go for the pollen. So now what am I actually doing to take prizes against this deck? Like I'm wondering if I need to respect... I mean, they probably play Clefairy. They have to play Clefairy. Okay, they're just doing a whole lot of nothing. If I hit a Neo here, I might just start Phantom Diving right... Oh, okay, well, spoke it into existence. Okay. I think we just punch. I don't think there's anything wrong with just punching here. I do have 1 fire energy prize though, so I'm a little nervous that if I can't hit a fire next turn, I could be in a bit of trouble. But I don't hate just punching here. And we do play Blood Moon, so... I'm wondering if it's worth Ultra Balling to thin out some cards, but no, I think I can just save Ultra Ball for Meowth later in the game. We do find the fire for next turn, that's really good. Now the question is, do we Grand Wing? Because they drew for turn, they drew 2 more cards under item lock. They could have drawn some items. I still think I would rather hold for 1 more turn because like at max they got +3 cards and I don't know what items would really swing this game for them that they could end up with next turn. So what I can do is I can actually just punch this and the next turn I can KO this with my butterfly. Okay, that is an item. Meowth. Okay, so maybe they have Clefairy Crispin and they're just going to go for a knockout here with Clefairy. Would not fault them for that. Oh, Cyrano. Okay, as expected, there's the fairy. They could have Psychic plus E-Switch, which would not be crazy. They could also just roll triple heads with Kang, which would be kind of crazy. Sure. Well, they could retreat and then drop Chen Pao. That would be very annoying. Please just don't have Chen Pao. Dude, no, it's so disgusting, man. Okay, now what's our line? So I could go for a boss, punch the Meowth with the butterfly. Not giving them Fez. And then that also sets up for a 4 prize next turn because I can go Palt for KO Clefairy and Meowth. And then if they don't play Briar, okay, let me think this through, because they would have to take a 1 prize knockout at best, and then I could take 4. I'm surprised that they kept the Passimian on the board and didn't bump this though, because now they can't reuse this, so they can't take damage off the board again, I don't think. So I think I can just set up a second butterfly and just punch the Meowth. That seems okay, maybe. Wait, do I still have a grass energy? Yeah, I do. I think I do have to expect Wellspring though, so maybe I should have just grabbed the Rapska. Or the little guy instead of the energy, so I could set up my own Rapska. Because otherwise they can just Wellspring too. Do I need to set up a second butterfly right now? I don't think so, right? I think I can just go... Because I have Forest for next turn. No, but I could get Stamped next turn. No, I'm not taking a knockout. Okay, yeah. So I think I can just set up a Rapska. And just punch this. I think I'll put this down anyway. Let me think. My other butterfly's prized, so maybe it doesn't even really help me. Let me think. Yeah, I think I just have to pray they don't play Briar or that they can't find it. And then I can just go boss punch this. I'll Grand Wing as well, why not? And so now if I take a 1 prize knockout on my butterfly, I just go Phantom Dive, KO Clefairy plus Meowth and pray that they don't have Briar plus a way to... I mean, it's not easy for them to take a knockout on a Palt with a Terra Pokemon next turn. Oh my god, and they have the Mist as well. Dude, this guy's just so annoying. Okay. How do we win this game? This is so annoying. I cannot Blood Moon yet. But I can grab it. Trying to think, like, is there any way I can I can even just go like Dragon Headbutt, KO the Meowth. That way they still only have to take a 1 prize knockout. I can't even punch this with a butterfly because it leaves it with 70, which is not enough for my Phantom Dive to KO. I could also just go for a Phantom Dive here and force my opponent to just have a knockout. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do that. I'll try to set up another butterfly and then just go for a Phantom Dive. Let's see. I do have a Meowth still. I'm trying to see if that Meowth can get me anything next turn. I mean, it's mainly for boss, I guess. I may also be getting stamped, so my question is, should I not take a knockout this turn? So I can just go punch the Fez. And then they KO my Palt, and then I need to find Neo next turn. If I whiff Neo, I kind of just lose. I don't hate that line though, but having this Fez on my board now also just means they can win off Blood Moon energy. I think maybe I do just KO Clefairy, risk getting stamped. Yeah, this mist just messes up everything, man. Come on. Okay. Let's just do this and see what happens. Yeah, not having any kind of damage modifier really feels so bad. No Monkey Dory, no, like, obviously no Hawlucha anymore. Okay, we do get the Butterfly. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put Fez on my board. Because if they can't reach a KO with Pult, they could still go for a KO on Fez with something. But they, I mean, they could always just go for a one prize KO anyway, and then just take 2 next turn, so it doesn't really do that much. Wait, was that an Enamorous? Bruh. Oh, don't tell me they have like a Crispin or something. They could Lily, or try to Lilies for like a E-Switch Energy. Or sorry, E-Switch Grass. Okay, this is maybe a good sign. They could still have Stamp. Oh, dude. Okay. If they don't hit Grass Energy E-Switch, we're fine. And if they do, then we are sad. Cypher, do they have any other draw power? Oh, wait, no, if they have a Grass, they can just go Cypher and E-Switch to the top, Teal Dance into it, and then E-Switch. That would be very annoying. Oh, dude, come on. They just have everything. Yep. Okay. We can find Blood Moon. Hopefully. How many Ultra Balls do we have left? Oh, we still have 2 Ultra Balls in deck, because 1 is prized. Well, the thing is, they have 1 more card on top of their deck that they ciphered for, so even if I... Even if I disrupt them, they're just still drawing into that card, which might just be Blood Moon. And I'm still giving them 4, that's the problem. Okay, I can Night Stretcher either for... like... Now I gotta figure out how to sequence this. If I Fez first and Recon first and then have to Lilies, I'm gonna be down so many cards, but... Let's see. There's Blood Moon. So what do I lose to next turn? I just lose to like... I'm going down to 2. I lose to... Boss, Blood Moon, Energy. Let's assume they put 1 of those on top. Actually would have preferred to Phantom Dive. I might still do this just to find a Neo or try to find Neo. Oh wait, I see a pink card in the discard. Is that my Neo? That would be my Neo. Oh yeah, they killed my first... Yeah, they did. Yeah, so I don't have another thing anyway. I still have a Fire Energy prized. So I think I have to Ursaluna this turn. I'm gonna do this just to get a... Oh wait, my board state is chalked. I just realized I can't bench a Latias to get this out of the active next turn. That is bad. Yeah, this deck somehow struggles with bench space more than Chicken Pult does. Maybe I didn't need to put this in play, but if they hit the Wellspring, it would have just been so bad. Just Just gonna lilies here, I think. Is it worth stretching to get this? Yeah. Oh, but this feels so bad because I'm giving them Fez. So I'm Ionoing them to 4, which includes the 1 card they put to the top. Plus another 3, plus top deck, plus Fez. They're drawing so many cards. Yeah, maybe I should not have put Fez on the board when I did. Because then... Actually, I don't think that really mattered that much. They were on odd prizes anyway. Now they just went off of Blood Moon Energy Boss. Or do they have another win con? I'm trying to think if they can set up another attacker and just go Boss, KO Padu. They could, I mean, technically also just go Wellspring Sob something until they build up enough energy. Because we don't play a way to get out of Retreat Lock. This deck has a lot of problems. I'm not liking this Latias Blood Moon package in Pult anymore. It feels like way more of a liability now with so much Retreat Lock and also people playing Watchtowers. And having to commit Latias to the board if you, what do you call it? If you open Blood Moon, you have to commit Latias to the board, which feels so bad. Interesting, okay. They didn't play support of that turn, which means they're waiting for boss. So I'm definitely not gonna do this. I'm curious why they put the Chen Pao up. This deck does feel like it would benefit from an Area 0. Just so if I could evolve to Pult here, this would be not so bad. But right now it is not great. Don't even know what to do. I think I just put this here and pass. Yeah, they just went off a boss here, which I guess not much we can do. They've only used 1. I think that deck plays 2 or maybe 3. But if they don't win this turn and they don't disrupt this turn, we just win off boss a 2-prizer. Oh, Lilies versus Luna? That's crazy. Okay, well, somehow we won this game. Yeah, that was very strange, and this deck just doesn't feel good to play, man. I don't know what it is. Like, even when I win, like, every game with straight Pult or like non-partner Pokemon Pult just feels like such a massive headache. Game 3? I mean, I don't know if we can count game 1 as a game because it seemed like they just disconnected. But we had a pretty good game last game. I think we won a game that was very difficult to win. Do we ever want to opt first with this deck? I actually don't know. I think any deck that plays Badu, rule of thumb is no. So I'm going to stick with that. Dude, come on, man. I was just talking about this last game. I hate Blood Moon so much. So much. This card sucks, man. I mean, I say that even though it single-handedly took 4 prizes from me last game and I would not have won without it, but like, come on. Starting Blood Moon has to be like top 5 worst feelings in the Pokemon TCG. At least they also have a dead Pokemon on the board, but it's a lot easier for them to move that thing. If they're playing straight Pult and they have any kind of retreat lock, we kind of just lose. Like, we kind of just lose. Okay, Latias is not prized. Whew. Hello? Can I select a Dreepy? Hello? Can I please select a Dreepy? Nope, I guess not. Sick. I mean, I guess Rapska's just really good in this matchup, right? Because I'm just countering their bench snipe, basically. I should do some price checking. What are we down? Alok, Apalt. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong Pokemon. Oh, we're down 2 grass energies and a forest. Okay. Oh no, we have a forest. Can I please grab 2 Dreepies? Okay. We're down 1 more card. I can't tell what it is. Oh well. I don't love having to pitch a forest here, but I also don't feel that pressure to get it out that fast. I think I can afford to do... do I get rid of Rapska though? I need all these cards this turn. This is fine, I guess. I hope I have the other one in deck. Yeah, I do. Oh my god, what am I doing? I need that bench spot for Badoo. Oh, I cannot use my brain. I should have pitched my Badoo. I can't. I hate this card so much, and I hate having to just play this package. I need to find a way to make this like butterfly package work without, like, not in straight pulp. Like, I might just try like a 101 line in like Blaziken or in Dust Noir with candies. And if I have it, then great. And if I don't, then, you know, womp womp. Maybe a 202 package instead. Yeah, if I got the item lock off this turn, they would not have Lokes, which would be really good for me. This Dreepy should have been this guy, Badoo. Yep. And now they just have all the items in the world because I can't count to 5. Alright, I mean, could always be worse. If we can just get a Lilies here or something useful, or another Loke or something. Oh, okay, it's not over. Okay, that's pretty cheeks. Yikes. Alright, we're just gonna leave our bear here to like tank for a little bit. Maybe I could have attached the fire to a Dreepy, but I'd rather just hold. Actually, I don't know, maybe there's no reason to hold. Maybe I should have just committed it to the Loke. Okay. That's not good. I do need to evolve this before they start Phantom Diving, because if they just take this out with a Phantom Dive, it's just really bad for me. I also don't hate just going boss on like a Shaman or something this turn just to buy time. But I prefer to not have to. Well, that's not bad, I guess. Is there ever a world in which I just go like boss jet headbutt something? I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not, it doesn't seem good. Because then they get the first punch into my Pult. If I jet headbutt anything, it would either be the Loke or the it would maybe be the Shaman, but then they would need, if they can get like a Dragapult Crispin next turn, they can actually punish me pretty hard. I'm gonna try it, just because this position seems kind of bad, and I don't think I'm particularly losing anything. Like, I still kind of just lose to Energy Dragapult boss anyway, because I'm also not item locking them, so it's not like I'm giving that up for this play. I just gotta pray they don't have Crispin Dragapult. Yeah, I don't feel like I played this game particularly well, especially like the turn one. I should have realized I can't get the Badu down, so I should have just kept the Rabska. Okay. Okay, so if they don't play Latias, they can't attack this turn. Hold up, wait, we might be fine. That actually gives us a lot. I can even, wait, now I have to think. If I can get boss fire energy this turn, I can punch into their pult first and just take a KO on these two, taking 2 prizes, setting this up for KO and aiming to get 2 off this. So I definitely want to get a Rabska up this turn. Let me recon first to see what we get. Oh, lilies, yeah, but I do want to, This is very interesting. I'm a little nervous because I don't know what one of my prizes is still. Do I value a Loke or am I gonna burn my Ultra Ball here as well? Let me think. I do think I need more draw in general. Like having 2 Lokes is never bad. I'm thinking I can just go for an Itchy Pollen into this one this turn. Let me see what I get. So the question is also, do I want to keep these guys on board? Because I can also just bump these if I put enough basics down. Because it looks like they are playing straight Pult, and I think straight Pult is required to play Retreat Lock. Like I don't think you have the option to play that deck without some sort of Retreat Lock. So I can fill up my board. I might just have to give up on this one this turn unless I have Forest. Or I mean I could still put it down. And then I can bump Latias, Blood Moon, and like one, probably this guy. No, Latias, Blood Moon. My Badu will be in the Actus, so I can't bump that. So I do get the Rabska, which is really big. The big unfortunate thing here is that we don't play Monkey Dory, and Monkey Dory is really big in the Pult Mirror. Oh, and I hate that I have to retreat off my only energy. It might be worth it to even just stretcher it back. Let me see. I'm gonna do this because I don't think my opponent can disrupt next turn without playing Judge. I do have my other stretcher, yeah, so I think, oh, I should have just grabbed something to thin. What am I doing? Yeah, I should grab the middle piece of this so I can, yeah, whoops. So if I draw Forest next turn, I can actually take Badu and these 2 off the board. But like right now, I'm actually scared of Retreat Lock. What do I do if they have Retreat Lock? Let me think. Because they can just lock my Blood Moon, and if I start attaching to it, they lock my Latias. And I can't, like, I don't have enough energy to attach to everything. Okay, that's not a Niveltal or a Maractus. And they cannot boss. If they pollen me here, I really just want to go for a... I need to find Forest and just bump my liabilities. wish I kept a bench spot open for Meowth. Actually, no, Meowth doesn't do that much for me. If I can get a force, I think I just boss punch into something. Either the Pult or just KO Meowth plus Badoo, go down to 2 prizes. How many force? I only have 1 force in deck too. And the game's broken. Okay, I have 3 energies at the bottom of my deck now, which is not great. I almost just want to boss Pollen and a Track Cloak. So I don't want to go for a Phantom deck because that opens them up for Stamp and then going for some Retreat Lock shenanigans. I don't want to punch into the Pult because that gives them damage to play with Monkey Dory. Okay, this game is getting very laggy. I have a feeling one of us is going to lag out. And right now it's looking like it's going to be me. Yeah, it looks like this, that's the end of this game. Wonderful. Okay, I need to go back and watch the recording, but I think that the game that I just lost, I think I lost twice as much elo. Because I think I was at 1730 something, and then like 2 games later I'm at 1700. So I don't know what's happening. We are mainly playing for the practice, so elo's not a big deal, but like that would be a very interesting bug. Oh, Lucario. How do we deal with Lucario? We don't play the Clefairy. Is it just slow attached to Latias for 3 turns angle? Because we don't even play like Crispin. Or do we just try to brick him with the butterfly? Wait, does the butterfly fix any math? It hits it for 120. It still has 220, and we have no damage modifiers, so no, it does not. Okay, let's see how we can win this then. It's been a while since I played against Lucario. I don't remember exactly what their list plays. I think they play like 2-2 Hariyama, 2 Boss. They play the Rock Engine. I think they play 4 Premium Powers. Maybe like a 4-3 Lucario line. I don't know how many energies they usually play. It's probably around like 8, maybe. Where did our opponents go? Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. I just disconnected from like 3 games in a row. I don't know if I'm going to leave in the game that I disconnected mid-game. But after that, I restarted my client, joined a new game, disconnected from that one, restarted my client, joined a new game, disconnected from that one. I just dropped like 40 elo points, just not even being able to play the game. So this is getting a little bit frustrating, not going to lie. But let's see if we can actually get a game. I feel like I've lost more elo from disconnecting than I have from actually losing games in the last week. Okay, well, it's a pretty good go first hand, I guess. I feel like I just get double Dreepy here, even though I would like to. I mean, I have this. I would like to get a little guy, a Scatterbug, but I think I just gotta get 2 Dreepies. Gotta get some Lokes online. This deck is quite annoying to price check because I always feel like I forget to check for something. Especially on the Pokemon side. Let me see, what else are we missing? Lilies, an Ultra Ball, and all of our fire. We are not Phantom Diving this game. We are quite literally not Phantom Diving this game. Sick. Oh, this game's so frustrating. What do I do? I mean, I guess I just gotta punch with the butterfly, but like... I'm gonna do this as well. Because I would prefer to not put Meowth in play. So, if I can Loke into a Lilies or something, that would be ideal. And also just in case they do play Item Lock. Okay, they had to put Meowth in play, that is pretty good. It might be Grim if they have Monkey Dark. Could still be Pult, obviously, but I would lean towards Grim. Oh, that Risky Ruins is actually going to be really bad. Yeah, because now they can get a Badoo down and kill this our Badoo. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't get behind playing any version of Dragapult that doesn't play Monkey Dory. Like, it just feels like you're not trying to win the game. So what do we need to, like, get back in the game next turn? Let's see. I mean, I guess we just pray they're not playing candies and that we can just out-tempo their Dracloaks. I mean, no, that doesn't, because we don't even have fire energies. We can't Phantom Dive. Okay, let's see what we can do. Might just have to be a Jet Headbutt angle. I kind of just want to grab Dawn and just try to get like my little guys running, but no, we need cards. The thing is, like, Item Lock doesn't even do anything here because they just Monkey Dory and KO our Badoo, and we don't even get Item Lock. And we don't also have an energy. Okay. We're gonna retreat to the Meowth. Just because I don't think more damage on Meowth is relevant, but letting them get 10 on Dreepy is not good. Okay, they didn't play a supporter, which is good. Their hand might be bricked. Okay, now I don't know like what I should actually grab here, because just getting a full butterfly line doesn't do anything because I don't have energy to attack, so I might need to grab a Dracloak off of the Dawn. But then I can't get into a butterfly because I pitched one of these guys. Yeah, I think I just need to get a local. I just need to get some energies. I think I'll just set up a Rapska maybe. And now they are threatening the Phantom Dive, so maybe I do just retreat into something, like maybe my Dreepy. I don't even know how we come back from... Oh no, we do play Neo. I just realized. So we can Phantom Dive because we do play Neo now. So it's not that bad. It seems like they aren't really drawing that well either. Oh, they're just boss killing Rapska? Oh, okay. Sure. That is valid. So now we need to find an energy just to be able to get this thing out of the active. Dude, where are my energy cards? You cannot be serious. Don't tell me we just find 0 energy here. Sick. Very cool. Amazing even. Yeah, I don't think I like this build. This might be the last game that I play in this session. This is very annoying. Okay, what's my goal this turn? Well, there's an energy. Way too late. There's a Neo. That's not bad. So I could just make a Pult, attach Neo, and pass. And then next turn just go like Forest, Butterfly, like Boss KO, a couple things. I don't know. My big saving grace is they don't have any more damage, so they can't take a mid-turn KO on Rapska. They're gonna have to pollen it for knockout. I think... The other option is I could just go attach... No, then they would have damage. I was thinking I could bench Badoo, attach Retreat into Badoo, and then bump the area 0 to take the Rapska off the board, but I don't think that actually helps me. I think I can bench this. And then attach here. And then just pass, right? I think this is okay. Okay, fair enough. So now what's the goal? This deck does play Blood Moon, so what I could do is next turn I can go... Ideally I can go boss KO, maybe like the Dracloak with energy plus the Badoo. And then I can go boss KO the Meowth with Phantom Dive, and then boss the Latias with Blood Moon. Maybe that's my 6 prizes. Let's see. I'll push Latias just because I can retreat it. I don't know if I need to stretch for anything yet. Oh wait, I forgot I had to boss this turn. I am playing so awfully. Yeah, I needed to use my double recon first to try to draw into one of my bosses. That's bad. Yeah, I may have really messed this up for myself. Because now I can't put down Force because I can bump the Meowth, which messes up my prize trade. I needed to boss and take 2 this turn to keep pace. Now I think I'm just too slow to win. I could theoretically go Jet Headbutt. Well, then they would probably return KO with like boss. I'm trying to think if there's any kind of math that helps me here. No, I don't think there is. I think I just have to pass, but like what do I give them here? I think I might just have to give them this Loke, which feels really bad, but we'll put them on 3. Realistically, they're probably going to boss this turn anyway, but still have to force them to have it. They're down 1 boss. Yeah, I think the biggest theme of this game is that we're just too slow on so many things. Interesting. They might just punch into my Pult here. Yeah. Oh man. Do I even still have a line? It is looking increasingly impossible. Okay, let's see. Do I have a Rapska in deck still? Yeah, I do. So I could just set up another Relor. Or sorry, another Rapska. I'm just gonna start thinning a bunch of dead cards out. So I'm gonna bump probably this Meowth, Scatterbug, and Badoo. I need to get a Psychic Energy this turn because I need to be able to get back-to-back Phantom Dives, otherwise I have no chance. The thing is, I want to set up a Rapska, but like... my opponent has liabilities on the board, I don't want to let them take off. Yeah, I should have thought about this, because if I boss this to the active, they're just going to take off the Badoo, which I don't want them to do. Yeah, I did not think this through all the way. I have to put Forest in play to get Rapska down. Actually, how much value is there in Rapska right now even? Like, is there ever a world where I just wait till next turn to put it down? I just boss KO Meowth plus Badoo. How many bosses do I have left? All of them. So I can boss KO Meowth plus Badoo, and then boss Monkey, and then boss Latias. Let me start reconning, see what I get. No, there's no more Pokemon in my deck. I'm trying to think if there's even a way I can weave in like a Vivillon one prize attack. Let's see. So boss KO this and this. Don't evolve this. Do they have a way to take 4 next turn? They're gonna punch this. Yeah, I really needed a Psychic Energy. I just realized I didn't even hit a Psychic Energy. That is so bad, dude. That is unbelievably bad. So we don't play any form of acceleration. So we're not Phantom Diving next turn. It would have to be a Luna next turn. Which I think is not awful. Okay, let's just go for it. Like, can't do much now. I think we just KO Meowth plus Badoo. And then next turn we go boss Blood Moon KO Latias, and then boss, I guess, Palt KO something else. I don't know. We are praying here. I'm fully expecting to get stamped next turn, which is not great. I just hope they don't have a way to KO these 2 next turn. Unless they play like another risky Ruins. If they play 2 Ruins, then, you know, it is what it is. But without a second Ruins, I don't think they can take 3 next turn. And if they put damage here, then we just bump it with Forest. Okay, I do see a line. It's not impossible. You definitely do not donate them any damage, which is the main reason why I wanted to not Forest this turn, because I wanted to be able to put all 6 to overkill the Badoo. I need to draw Fire Energy here. Okay, there's both. Okay, they're going for the Azumarill. How much does it do to itself? Only 50. Oh, I can't even KO that. So if they don't go for a Phantom Dive this turn, they go down to 2 prizes. And I can bump all of my 2 prizes and just keep a 1 prize board state. Maybe that works. Getting stamped is definitely not part of our winning strategy. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, so now I need to find an absolutely ridiculous amount of cards. I need to find... Okay, first let me see what I'm bumping. I'm definitely bumping this. And they're already at 1 price, so bumping this doesn't do anything. Did we bump this? Yeah, probably this. Maybe the Badoo? Does this have energy on it? No. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, this doesn't have energy though, so I can maybe go for a boss trap on that thing. So yeah, maybe we get rid of this. There is a line. That is part of the line. I need boss's orders. Okay, hold on a second. There is a line. How many boss are they down? 2 boss? They're getting Iono to 4, or this thing to 4. If they have boss in hand now, they're not guaranteed to find it. Oh wait, I needed to bump my Badoo because now they can just phantom dive it on the bench. I am throwing so badly, dude. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that was just a colossal throw. I needed to... Yeah, that's so bad. Okay, I do have a forest. There is still a line. I can Ultra Ball. I can draw into Forest, Fez, and Dragapult. I think that's the only way. Like, I need those 3 cards specifically. Or sorry, Forest, Dragapult did something else. So I can evolve and then put this down and then bump my Badoo. That's my only line. I need Forest and Dragapult here. That is none of those cards. Okay. I mean, now what's my line? I think I just have to go for a boss trap on this thing. Just put this here, I guess, for fun. Yeah, if I bought my Badoo and I was able to evolve up the other guy, I think this would have been fine. Wait. Oh, right. I forgot about its ability. Okay, yeah, that was just not well played on my side at all. Awful start, but still winnable. But unfortunately, we did not get there. I think that's about as much as I've had of this deck. I think I've lost more than enough elo to know that I really don't like playing Dragapult without a secondary attacker. I really hate the Blood Moon Latias package. I don't want to say never, but I'm almost definitely never going to play a version of Dragapult that plays these 2 cards. Like, they were a necessary evil in the last iteration of Pult, but this feels so bad. I really hate these cards and I don't want them in my deck. For now, I think Blaziken Pult is still my favorite way to play it. I still don't hate Dusknoir Dragapult. I was testing this out for a little while. Ignore this. This is garbage. I might swap this out with the 1/1 Butterfly. Like, I think that does feel pretty good. I may try to fit that in here instead of having these 2. But yeah, let's see if I do end up finding another list. For now, this deck is going in the trash. Where is it at? This one. Goodbye. See you all in the next one.